Hey kids, it's the Beast after Miami beats Duke 22-10 at Sun Life Stadium. It was a so-so game. I mean, they got the win, right? Favored by 6.5, ended up winning by 12. So-so game. Let's start with the offense. Saw some great things from Brad Kaaya. Again, this kid continues to get better, and especially when he is throwing that deep ball. He seems to have great touch on it, but Brad Kaaya the night, 20 of 34, 60% passing, not too shabby, no interceptions, the 2 touchdown passes, no sacks, so good job for Brad Kaaya. I thought he did a really great job on throwing the deep ball. And look, he missed on some out routes and another couple passes he missed on, but he's going to get there. This kid's got the tools, though. Nothing to worry about at the quarterback position for right now. Something to worry about, if you're thinking about things to worry about on the offense, is Miami losing Casey McDermott and Taylor Gadbois, which looked like serious leg injuries, both of them left legs. They're going to get MRIs on Sunday, and we should hopefully find out by the time we talk to Al on the conference call at 4:30 p.m. on Sunday what's wrong with them. So we'll see what the damage is there. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but it looked pretty serious. Casey got carted off early. I think it was in the second quarter. Then Taylor got hurt later on in the game. He got rolled up on by Danny Isidora on a running play by Duke Johnson. Also with the offense, speaking of Duke, good to see him get 155 yards on the ground, get a touchdown. Good to see him get over 100 yards. Good to see him move up the career rushing list. I think he's 5th all-time now for Miami, and 3rd all-time in all-purpose yards, and he probably was going to break that all-purpose yards record in 3 years. And remember, he missed part of last year. So pretty amazing what Duke Johnson's done. He's going to be one of the all-time greats when it's all said and done at the University of Miami. And he's such a humble and good kid. Really good kid. Speaking of good kids, Joe Yearby, the freshman, man, good to see him get into the end zone for the first time. And he said, hey, at practice all week they said, I'm going to get into the end zone for the first time this week and we're all going to celebrate with you. And sure enough, that's what happened. The entire team went down and celebrated with Joe Yearby, and I love that. Love to see the energy and the hype from that Canes sideline. What I don't like to see is refs throwing stupid flags when Denzel Perryman does 10 push-ups because he missed the interception. Come on, man. Really? Let the kids have some fun. Let the kids play a little bit. That was something that happened in 2001 with the Canes all the time, right? Guys drop an interception, go down and do 10. And Denzel said that on the postgame. He's like, hey, man, I grew up watching those Canes teams. When the defensive players missed an interception, they went down and did 10 push-ups, so that's what I wanted to do. And if you're not going to let them do that, I mean, why bother playing the game if they're not going to let them have fun? Please. Come on. ACC refs, get it together. Come on that. Now, on the rest of the defense, listen. Good night. I thought they changed a few things schematically, made some adjustments. Golden says nothing was different schematically, but I feel like that was just some coach speak. I thought they played well. I thought they did what they had to do. I thought there was some good coverage at times. I thought they stopped the run when they had to. They only gave up, I believe, 85, I was doing the math in my head, 85 yards total on the ground. So that is good for the University of Miami. Boone had a tough night. He was being pressured. He was 22 of 51 through the 2 interceptions. So that was good. So they did a good job on defense. But let's just take a step back and realize that Duke is not as talented as they were last year. And they've had gaudy offensive numbers coming into this game, but their competition they've played this year has not been good. So, look, I'll give Mark D'Onofrio and the defense some credit. They got the job done, but it wasn't exactly like a juggernaut of an offensive team that came in this year. They certainly will have their work cut out next week against Georgia Tech, although Al Golden and Mark D'Onofrio have a history of being able to shut down that Paul Johnson triple option. And then, I don't know if you saw what Cincinnati was able to do against Ohio State. They lost, but they put up ridiculous offensive numbers. Keel had 4 touchdown passes. That game against Cincinnati 2 weeks from now at Sun Life, that could be a really telling game for the defense. And we'll see what happens there. But overall, a nice win for Miami. Just good to get over this one. It could have been real trouble had Miami lost to Duke, and it was looking kind of shady for a while. But good to see Miami get the victory, and we will move on to Georgia Tech next week. All right, that'll do it from me, the Beast, as always, for coverage of the Canes, the best coverage. You can always keep it logged on CaneInsider.com or tune to 104.3 The Ticket. Peace.